All right. She said that good enough. Slim, I will take you back, you know. I will take you back. Give me some light and come back. Give me some light and come back. All right. Well, crypto, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Same to you.
So,
same to you.
You're most welcome. So we have our topic spin, and you have a big deal to tell us about. Arville, welcome. You have a big deal to tell us about. And in so doing, we're going to give you 5. Because as I said, tonight was all about, as the picture behind us shows, it's about market tonight. But guess what? Crypto is also part of the market, so we can't run away from it. All right? We can't run away from it. So, make we hear what's in store. Guys, this is Mr Priel.
All right. Thank you very much. So let me start off by saying 8 years ago, 7 years ago, in every single mainstream corner, the discussion about cryptocurrency was that it was a fluke, it wasn't legit. Today, Deutsche Bank holds Bitcoin on its balance sheet and also gives exposure to its high-valued clients cryptocurrency, a basket of cryptocurrency, as does JP Morgan Chase and many other major banks in the world. So cryptocurrency is mainstream. So every single central bank is issuing a digital currency because of the success of cryptocurrency as well as the blockchain. So not only do we know it's successful, we can also tell it's here to stay, because central banks don't invest in something that's about to disappear tomorrow. Certainly not on a global scale. And the greatest news that I have tonight is a news that will change the lives of Jamaicans in this country. It will change the lives of the super wealthy.
Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet. I need them to digest what you just said. Take a deep breath, guys.
Yeah.
Drum roll. 1, 2, go.
All right. What I'm about to tell you is that what's going to happen in Jamaica is going to change the lives of every single Jamaican for the better. The very, very wealthy, the ultra wealthy, like the clients of JP Morgan Chase private banking group class, those level of wealth in Jamaica, as well as the poorest of the poor, because there's so many levels of benefit that are derived from cryptocurrency. And I have the pleasure of announcing that Jamaica's first cryptocurrency based in Jamaica will be launched this week in Jamaica and will serve Jamaicans so that they can get cryptocurrency directly using their own local ID.
Show him some love. Show him some love through the light. Show him some love. Fireworks. Show him some love. Show him some love.
Using their own ID, using the Jamaican currency. So that is what you're going to see being launched this week in Jamaica, and it's for the benefit of all Jamaicans, because it will transform it will transform every single thing about finance in Jamaica for the better. And we're delighted. You're going to hear more, you'll see more, and then of course an official launch will take place sometime in the next couple of weeks, but this week is the unofficial launch and we are excited. You are going to hear about brilliant minds who are Jamaicans that you probably never heard of, who are behind the scenes, and you're going to hear some major announcement too. I won't say more than that, but this will bring crypto to every Jamaican, even the guy riding on a donkey in the cockpit country. Yes, sir.
My producer wants to come back. My producer wants to come back.
All right, bring back the producer.
All right.
Is the producer back?
No.
Yeah, so this what we have lined up in terms of the offering is a multi-level, multi-tiered offering that will be of service in every category of life to Jamaicans. And we'll roll it out one step at a time. But eventually, your life will be easier because you have crypto. Either you have the crypto on your phone or you have the crypto on a card, or you have the crypto in your pocket. You'll have crypto to pay for everything. And businesses will use crypto.
They have to dance to it.
Absolutely.
Enlightening stuff.
Yes.
They hear it.
Very excited.
Heard it first. It's not no if nor but, and it's what is coming. From 2020, 2020, you have been promoting crypto to us.
Absolutely.
More persons gravitating towards it. The Jamaica Stock Exchange just completed their global conference last week. There were speakers there talking about digital currency and, you know.
Yep.
All right, I will say no more. As a matter of fact, I carried that segment live on Money Matters.
Wow.
Know Your Money Matters for that day. I carry that segment live. So it is not no joke. Phone I got thief harder than ever. Why Arville? Why Arville? Why phone I got thief harder than ever? Well, let me see if there was a. Alright guys, welcome. Welcome if I miss you. Yes. Yeah man. But
you know Your Money Matters is a very, very unique program, because it brings information that the people want to hear without any middleman. It's the producer of the show, yourself, bringing the information to the audience, and the audience listening, and you're bringing relevant guests, and if they're not relevant, you don't bring them on. So Know Your Money Matters is cutting edge. It's cutting edge. It's very refreshing.
Is there a relevant comment of you? Is there a relevant comment of you? You can see it?
I can't. It says, health started following you.
You check your phone yet?
If you have this thing stored on your phone. I guess they're saying, okay, so listen, there's so many security features. Just because you have the phone, don't mean you have the codes. And you still need to put it into your wallet. And that's not your wallet, that's just an access. It's like you might not put any cash in your wallet, you know, even though a man rob your wallet, the wallet might be empty.
All right, I get it. Well, that. All right, crypto, you're buffering, so you can't just. Okay, you have a overstand. All right, so remember, he has been telling us about crypto, and every step of the way, we see where it is coming full circle. No joke business where that is concerned. Yeah, all right, guys, no joke business where that is concerned. So, Sim, are you coming back? Sim, you're free to come back. Well, stay tuned for what next. And if Crypto Priel tell us you're psych go, because you know we have been carrying him, and you know everything he say about the various blockchain makeup. You know. And it is being spoken about mainstream. So when Money Matters come and say, boy, you only hear something about crypto, and I say, you know, the two currency them when me and carry people start. But yeah man, the portfolio ride with it. All right. Him still need to check him inbox and reply to me. Oh, all right. I'm going to link him on that, Arvid. I'm going to link him on that. See what you mean. All right. We're moving right down now into, I think market capitalization was the first thing that we have. And persons now need to understand exactly some things about the stock market, whether it's the Jamaican stock market, NASDAQ, you name it, Japan market, you name it. There are some things that we need to know. Interestingly, one of the largest equity block that listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange last week in the middle of the global conference. I call it global conference. Yeah, that's what I call it. Because global, speakers from all about. And I had my invitation. Trust me on that. Money Matters. Yeah. So they carry massive to list on the stock exchange, right? and their market cap is $243 billion, approximately $243 billion. I will going to repeat. It's the largest listing, right, that took place in the Caribbean as far as we know. The value of the shares placed on the market is approximately $44 billion worth of value. But do we understand when we say market cap, what it means? Guys, you have to talk to me, you know. You have to talk to me because we do have a lot of time. So remember now, this is the education part of the market. This is the part where a lot of people don't know about, more than them just want to buy some stock and trade some stock. All right, so listen now. The market cap is simple, the value at a point in time of the company. A point in time, because if the share price rise, the market cap go not. And if the share price fall due fluctuation, it's same thing going to happen. The market cap going to fall. So let me give you an example. You all know the stock that I'm in love with. Fosrich. Last year, this time in January, Fosrich market cap was $2.2 billion. Yeah. Market cap for Fosrich last year this time was $2.2 billion or 2.7 billion. Something, I think it's 2.27. All right. Do you know where the market cap for Fosrich is as we speak? And it's a reason why I'm going to market cap. Remember, it's a market capitalization that have all the index. Whether it's going to be the All Jamaican Composite Main Index, Junior Index, you name it, Junior Market Index, all right. Come on, man, who is with me? 6 billion for Fosrich? Nah, man. A Fosrich we are talking about, man. I want to hear, man. Come again, man. It's Fosrich we're talking about. Fosrich made billionaire last year. Or they made plenty millionaire last year. 1 year. Come on. Come on. Give me a figure better than that. Give me a figure better than that. Look here. Education night tonight. Education night tonight. You need to understand. Tonight we're looking at the market, Jamaican stock market, and we have pulled some things that as money makers, you need to have an appreciation of what these things mean, right? So when you hear on the news market cap, you need to understand that it is not static. It moved. And last week I made a posted and show where one person lost how much billions. And why? It wasn't real money, so to speak, that you're trading at the point in time. You know? Because remember, it's a portion of the shares that traded. Right? KC, no man, 23 billion. A jet made enough flight if it was at 23 billion. Anytime you see their market cap at 23 billion, you find money matters coming from in the cloud at night time. Yeah, man. Would not be sitting down on earth. Remember, you know, you see that market behind us? We are talking about the market. But that is not it. We're talking about financial markets. Financial. Yes. Yes. Yes, Romy. Exactly. $7.8 billion is the market cap. What does that mean for you that would have invested last year, January, this time? Money Matters said, guys, I'm no licensed financial advisor, but I say go check them and watch Fosrich. Fosrich moved over 200% from January last year to January this year. Their market cap would do the same. So it was 2.8 billion market cap, and right now they are sitting at $7.8 billion market cap. How do you reason that out? You reason that out because that's how you determine value. So remember, you know, Fosrich came to the market and they came looking for less than 500 million, because remember how the market operates. In order for you to do IPO as a junior market company, you have to come to the market to raise less than 500 million. If you come into main market, it's not a 500, right? Not a 500. Well, I want you to remember this. Remember the share price that they came on. Remember last year, January, multiply effect. And think of January 2022, a company that had a market cap of 2.8 billion. 1 year after, the market cap is $7.8 billion. And this is on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Money Matters says so. It's facts. It's facts. I said that to say, we have last year, its Guardian holding came back to the market. And remember, NCB have a big chunk. As a matter of fact, NCB is the majority shareholder, like Guardian, right? And they listed again on the stock exchange. Massive this year is listed on the stock exchange. So there are advantages with the market cap, because here we have two powerhouses out of Trinidad that is also listed on the Jamaica stock market. What does that tell you? It provided more liquidity on the Jamaican landscape, and you need to remember that now. So it goes to show the punch and the impact of our own Jamaican stock market. We have to understand, all right? But in all of this, I tying up the things, in all of this, you have a thing now that you call blackout period. All right. So, how the blackout period operates? Persons who are connected to a company, whether you be the husband or the wife of one of the directors, or you're an employee or a director, there is a period that you are technically barred by the company from trade, which is a best practice, or I want to say a governance thing. Yeah, it's a governance thing at the company. So the company that is trading their shares would put certain governance in place to say staff member, directors, connected party, wife or husband of directors, family, children, whatever. There is a period that they block you out from trading the shares. Why? You might have financial information. Yeah, you might have financial information that you can use to insider trade the shares. So if it's good news, you're going to do things that make it probably go high. And if it's bad news, you're going to cut, sell, and get out. So remember, you'd have an unfair advantage compared to the rest of the market and the rest of the shareholders. So what they say is that there's a blackout period that you can't partake in. Some companies operate a blackout period every quarter or near earnings and stuff like that, right? So I'm giving you that. So we dovetail. So we move from the market, the capitalization and market, we pass through now blackout period, and there is one other thing now that I want to speak about, which is the taking of profits. I started last week and I want to finish it this week. How do you, all right, so Fosrich, give an example, or even Massive. Massive market cap is $244 billion. Fosrich cap is now at $7 billion. But you had bought that stock at $3. So that unrealized value that you have accumulated now, that propel the stock to $7 billion. How do you now take some gains? You can't look at your running sheet or your portfolio and say, boy, you know, I have $2 million in Fosrich. Because the $2 million that you have on shares, you can only realize it if you trade some of it. So the truth is, what do you do when your share price is moving? Do you say you have to go dancing? All right, go dancing. It's Calypso time. And as I said, we speak a lot about the Trinidad market. And that's why we use the Calypso tonight. All right. So do you say, I want to take something? How do you decide that you want to take some gains from the market? Because remember, you know, if you have the share and the share price just keep going, remember you have unrealized gain, because you never take off that money and go do a down payment on a house, buy a piece of property. You have to sell a portion. Exactly, Arvin. But persons sometimes don't understand this, because they say, oh, I am making a lot of money. But remember, just like how the share price will not, it can come back. So, and that is exactly the reason why we started with the market cap. If you notice, every day the market cap changes in the market. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. So imagine Massey now. Massey share price put their market cap at $244 billion. If the share price is going south, which is down, what will happen? The market cap no longer going to be 244 billion. And let me give you a little secret. Whenever the share price on a stock is relatively high and there is a big drop in that share price, it wipes off millions, and it can wipe off $1 billion or two off of the share price. So that's what we need to understand. So it is not impossible for you holding some shares today, and when you look at your net worth in terms of your shareholding, you say, boy, you know I value $7 billion. But if the share price probably lose 10 to 15%, how much are you going to value? How much are you going to value? You're going to lose 10% of that $7 billion, which is 700 million. So it carries closer to a little over 6 billion. So look how quick it moves. Look how quick it moves. In no time, you move from 7 billion to 6 billion. And remember the example. Last year, this time, you were at 2.8 billion. 12 months after, you're at $7 billion. That's how the market works. That's the education piece. We big up Kareem tonight on our birthday. So we did the entertainment piece. Oh, we are inspired. We have inspired tonight, you know, that you have to sell some of what you have at the right time. Yeah, you have to cash in at the right time. Check your licensed financial advisor, and they will tell you. That's how we inspire, we educate, we inform, and we entertain. It was another 30 minutes. I will take one question. One question. So there's a lot about the market, man. And remember, when a market, what you have to remember is they're going to be from time to time stocks that persons consider illiquid. Illiquid comes in two ways. The stocks are held by a small number of persons, which means that they are really not trading it, right? Or the share price is extremely high. Think about Berkshire Hathaway shares. I think one of those shares is trading over probably 400,000 to 500,000 per share. How many persons can buy one of that share? That makes that stock illiquid, because I am not buying it, but somebody else will. But it makes it very liquid. But that company values how much billion? Jeez, I'm trying to remember how much billion that company value, how much billion in US. I don't remember. It's so much that I can't. But I would be a large shareholder selling or negatively info if it drop. But I would be a large shareholder selling or negatively info for it to drop 10 to 15% in a day. All right. Remember, the market have the circuit breaker in place. So remember, a free fall or the share is rising too fast, going to allow the market breaker to chip, right? And there's going to be a halt. Remember, when there's a halt, it's like it resetting persons in the market and say, okay, what does that mean? It has been happening. It happened with Spurtree, hot Spurtree spice. It happened with SSL Ventures. It happened with which other company last week. So we have company. We have couple companies that over the last 3 weeks or so has been halted either because it's falling too fast or it's rising too quickly. So it's one of two things, right? So remember, money matters. Thank you tonight. We have to check out. The show come to an end. Yeah, man. Straightforward. It's thanks for joining. You can pick it up. Go back to the YouTube channel and you get some things over there. Thanks, guys. Continue to follow. Continue to let us keep inspiring and educating. So, as I said, it is the financial and entrepreneurial advocate. Money matters. Another Monday. We see you next week. Same time, same place. Be safe, guys. All right. Oh, remember, you get a piece of crypto. CP. All right. I really want to keep me up, but it's a show. So we have to talk next week. I can't tell you who's coming next week. The flight. Air traffic controllers delayed the flight, straight. Let me give it to you. But it could not be done from the air. All right, we speak. Pretty motivates. Boy, you're coming when we are going. Catch the content. Thanks. We see you. Money matters.